And I am absolutely drenched. My hands are frozen. My toes are frozen. Ah! Mosquitoes are so bad. It scared the crap out of me. Ah! Well, I accidentally left one shoe out of the rain fly last night. You could tell which one is that. So we about to put on a soaking wet shoe and a dry shoe. My fave. All right, guys, so I am packed up and today is day 25 on the CDT. Wow, already 25 days. Crazy. Last night I had a lot of rain, a lot of wind. It cleared up just enough for me to get packed up this morning. I think I'll be getting into some more rain today, so we will see how far I get. It is cold, by the way. That rain definitely brought in the cold front. My hands are like frozen. My left foot is squishy because that shoe just wasn't a little damp. That shoe was soaking wet. As soon as I like put my foot in, you could just feel the water squishing out. And I'm like, lovely. So we will see what today has in store. And guys, funny story. When I was at camp last night, I was in my tent, like just riding and kind of in my headspace. And all of a sudden this chipmunk comes flying out of nowhere, running as fast as he can, and hits the bottom piece of my tent and just ricochets off. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm sure it like knocked him silly for a moment. So it also scared the crap out of me because I wasn't expecting it. So. Boulder field, kind of cool. Hey, little dude. You got a little friend up there? Hey, little guys. Oh, guys, I'm almost to the top of Twin Lake Pass. It's been steep. And a lot of elevation gain for like the past like half mile. So yeah, almost there. Ooh, Twin Lakes Pass. And I just finished a snack. This was the first time I had these, guys. The vanilla was just so different. Something I normally don't go to on trail. So yeah, I actually really liked it. Not that heavy. And 220 calories. And like 5 grams of protein, I think. 6 grams, so yeah, they were actually really good. I was really impressed. Oh my gosh, Lord bless. My feet are soaked. Guys, this is Storm Lake. It's absolutely beautiful. There's been lots of rain that's off and on. Still been pretty. I'm absolutely freezing though, like it is cold, and we are definitely higher in elevation too, but totally beautiful spot. At the top of Storm Lake Pass, approximately 9,100 feet in elevation. White cloud. You know, to be in a cloud and in the fog, the wildflowers are still beautiful. It's like the rain has really made them pop. We are back to the red line. So fun fact, when I was on the AT, I kept my red line footpath. But on the CDT, I heard there was a lot of alternates and a lot of different routes. So I started this trail in the mindset of I wasn't going to take the red line. But for the 4,400 miles on the East Coast, I did take the red line. But this was a fun little detour. Climbing up Rainbow Mountain. Finally got some sunshine. I'm finally warming up after freezing all day today. That is a good thing. Whew. It's been some elevation today, guys. We just made it up Rainbow Mountain, approximately 9,200 feet in elevation. Oh, I love that the sun came out. It's a little bit warmer. You can actually get some views. Oh, yes. That just shows you the weather, guys, is so unpredictable in the mountains, and you can't really bet on it. It almost looks fake, guys. Like, that's probably the thunderstorm that's rolling in. I probably need to get off the mountain soon, but for now, oh, yes. And the way those clouds are sitting on the mountain, it's beautiful. All right, we have about 2.5 miles and we're gonna find camp. Mosquitoes are so bad. They're just like all outside my tent. That's so intense. Like, oh my goodness. Guys, I just cannot get warm. This is like the coldest day/night that I've had since I've been out here. I'm just freezing. I know I'm probably a little dehydrated too, because when it's cold, I tend to not drink enough water that I should. So I'm going to try to take a mental note of that tomorrow. Make sure I'm getting enough water down. Yeah, I'm like all bundled up. Have on my puffy and my rain jacket. Ah! I had a night of heavy rain and it brought in a cold front. I spent most of the day hiking passes with high elevation, hiking around lakes, and in and out of the rain. It was beautiful. Even though it was foggy and cold, sometimes you just gotta shift your focus and know where to look. I cruised out 18.2 miles, made friends with a marmot. My mind wandered around my previous chapters and my little Milo and how grief works and feels so weird at times. How the emotions come and go, how one minute you'll be okay and the next is not. How something so simple can bring back such a strong memory. And not to mention grieving over your past self, how weird it feels, but in fact it's actually normal. As you evolve and things change, you see things differently, and some things just stamp your heart, and you know what? That's okay. Some things leave a bigger impact than others, and it's still there no matter the steps you take. It's those moments and hard chapters that transform us into who we need to be, and as always, one step at a time. Good morning. I am getting packed up and I just did my braids and getting some hot chocolate in me and trying to warm up. It rained so hard again last night and the water was actually seeping through my tent, guys. This is the first time this has ever happened. So I don't know if it was the spot I picked on the ground or if my tent is just getting really that worn out, because I'm using the same tent that I originally started my hiking journey with. So it's got a lot of miles under its belt and it's been used a lot. So I don't know if it's just getting wore that, you know, stuff is seeping through, or if it was just the spot I picked. So we're going to get up and pack up this wet mess and get it moving. All right. So I tried to take my insoles out last night, hoping my shoes would dry a little bit. They did not. they are still soaking wet and muddy. So I'm about to put my feet in wet shoes, my fave. And I'm about to take off my pants. It's really, really cold and I don't want to, but also don't want to risk my pants getting wet because these are the only thing I have for camp. So the struggle's real, but I am literally shivering. It is so cold this morning. It's cold. And you know, I really don't know if my tent was actually seeping through. I think it was just really cold. There was a little spots where it was wet, but I think I also chose a very moisty part of ground. So that makes me feel a little better, I guess. Hopefully there's sunshine today where I can lay all my gear out and hopefully get it dried up and hopefully not have to walk in more rain. Yeah, it's I'm gonna have to get moving because it is cold. Ah! Oh my goodness. 26 days on the CDT. My hands are frozen. My toes are frozen. Ah! Wow, guys, I don't know if you can see or not, but we are over the clouds this morning. Wow, it's just like a white blanket. Oh, it's beautiful the way it peeks in between the trees. I got some sunshine, guys. So I'm on the top of my first mountain here, approximately about 9,000 foot in elevation. It's a little sooner than I like to stop, but I had some sunshine and a good spot here to dry some stuff out. Oh, I'm so thankful for sunshine today. It's still a little chilly, but the sun definitely helps. I know I checked my Garmin and it said like 90% chance of thunderstorms, so I am glad it is not. And that just shows you once again how unpredictable the weather is in the mountains. So yeah, I'm really showing gratitude towards the sunshine today. The sunshine, man, makes it feel so much better. So I'm over the whole jerky thing. So I was going to try this for the first time. It's called Chomps and it's a turkey stick. Oh my goodness. It tastes like a can of Vienna sausage. So yeah, I guess it depends if you like Vienna sausage. Y'all, Rainbow Lake is absolutely beautiful. There's some camping spots down at the bottom that I wish I could stay here tonight. But unfortunately we have to keep moving. Oh man, it's starting to sound mean. And I still have at least a mile to get over this thing, so oh. Alright guys, I got a half a mile to get to the top of this Rainbow Pass. Then from there it's a downhill shot. But I need to hurry up and get over this mountain ASAP. Moved in really quick, guys. If you remember me showing you last, I had sunshine today. I know my Garmin suggested thunderstorms this morning,
But as you can see, it's definitely taking a turn. So try to hustle. It's starting to rain now. So I'm gonna stash my phone in a Ziploc and try to get over this thing. All right, so I just passed a hiker. He said I'm almost to the top. Then the downside is pretty much in the trees, so it's not as exposed. So, we're trying to get there. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Alright guys, just giving you a little update. I made it to Johnson Lake, so I made it off that mountain, and I am absolutely drenched. I just put my tent up in the rain. Here it is. Hoping for the best. The inside's pretty wet because I tried to put it up as fast as I could. I would much rather put my tent away in the rain than have to put it up in the rain. Like, awful. I did find these little pine tree right here that I was able to kind of stash my stuff under to kind of keep it from getting as wet. So yeah. I'm about to try to get dried out. And it was freezing. And the thunderstorm turned into a hailstorm. There was like a little bit smaller than marble size hail that was smacking me around. And it kind of hurt. And it got really, really cold. So I was like trying to get off the mountain as quickly as I can. Today was supposed to be a big day, by the way, but the weather kind of messed it up. I could keep walking, but I am so cold and drenched. So I just want to get dried out. So it is what it is. We're going to trust the process. Things happen exactly like it's supposed to be. And we'll get to town when I get to town. Goodness, my poor feet are so pruned and so cold. Ah! Alright guys, I got situated in my tent, put on some dry camp clothes, and I'm trying to get like bundled up in my bag. Love my bag, so I'm trying to get warm. My clothes are like hanging up. They're like so wet. I'm hoping they'll be a little dry by tomorrow, but I highly doubt it because it still has not stopped raining, so we're just gonna hope for the best. I do not like putting up my tent in a hurry like that. It just really gets me out of my zone, and I feel like I'm always slanted and my pitch isn't that good. So we're just gonna make the best of tonight. Don't know how it's gonna be, but we're just gonna make the best of it and hope for some more sunshine tomorrow and hopefully cover some ground. As my thoughts wandered, I realized you become who you surround yourself with, and how important it is to surround yourself with people that are encouraging, supportive, push you to do better, and push you towards your dreams. If the people you surround yourself with isn't also growing, evolving, it causes a hiccup, disconnect, and misalignment. Your circle should want you to succeed, never quit, and always become the best version of yourself. Live your truth and never be trapped in your old story. Anyone can start today and create a new chapter. I survived a random hailstorm. I was getting hit sideways with marble-sized hill. I avoided all the lightning strikes, and I set up camp after 18.3 miles at Johnson Lake.